Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome out to Aguadilla, Puerto Rico. It's a beautiful night for baseball. 6 p.m. here as we get ready to begin the game. Asenados versus the Nike All-Stars. On the mound tonight, we have Samuel Garcia. Behind the plate, Avery Cooney. First base is Ross Dumas. Second base, we have Logan Lounder. Third base is Grant Rawls. Fourth base is Gregory Alvarez, I believe. Left field is Harvey Swan. Center field is Emilio Cruz. Right field is Wesley Jurbe. Garcia should be a candidate to go deep into this game. It's been a little bit since he's seen the mound. So we anticipate he should be nice and hot and in good condition to pitch his game. Nice breeze blowing tonight, very windy. No rain thus far. Temperatures are nice, mild, 80-something degrees. A really nice night for baseball. Garcia's a hard-throwing kid. Fastball, curveball, changeup, a little bit of a slider. Very effective. Velo in the high 8s. Out of Second Baptist High School in Houston, Texas. He throws the ball well. His battery mate, Avery Cooney, is out of Raleigh, North Carolina. This kid's made a lot of improvements this summer so far in the time here. And as the ball goes down to second base, we will get the game going. I do not have a lineup for the All-Stars. I'm just going to be able to give you numbers. And it looks like number 1 will be the leadoff hitter against Garcia. He and Cooney make sure they're straight on the signs. And we're ready to begin baseball. Asenados haven't played in a couple days. They should be nice and fresh and ready to play. And we'll see what we can do here with the leadoff hitter number 1. He steps in. Sam looks in. And he comes set. First pitch. Looks like he called it down. It's hard to tell with umpires sometimes. This is what I love about umpires, when they use their hands and they make easy signs. It's easy to tell what they say. Can't hear him from up here. And the pitch. And I'm not sure if he called that a ball or a strike. 2 balls, it looks like, and no strikes. Both of those pitches look pretty good from up here. Not sure if he's just squeezing us. And the pitch from Samuel is swung on and hit up the middle past the shortstop. Cruz knocks it down, and that's an easy base hit. Yeah, I'm sure Sam's shaking his head a little bit about those first 2 pitches that he threw. They were definitely there. but we couldn't get a call. Of course, the other team's coach is calling balls and strikes. That's all I'm going to say about that. Dumas holds the runner on at first. Sam is set. And we got a ball sent out high to right field. Lazy ball. Wesley's on it. And he makes the catch. And that's one away for the Asenados. Very nicely played by Wesley. That ball hung in the air. It was in the air forever. And he had to get on his pony to go get over there and get underneath it. Kid from San Antonio, Texas, Wesley Churbe. Really solid kid. I did an interview with him today. It'll be on my Instagram, Mr. Coach Moore, if you haven't checked it out. He's a fun kid. I'm glad to have met him. One out, runner on first. And Garcia comes set. And we got a pick. And that's a solid play by Dumas. Evidently somebody's sensing something here on the base bag. Runner could be running. Churbe's got a good arm. Sam is back. He's set. And the pitch. I think he called that down again. It's hard to tell. This is, again, as I mentioned with umpires, if they usually will make some sort of gesture with their arms on the call that they've made. One ball, no strikes. Runner on first. And the pitch. And he's going. Churbe's got a throw. Oh, it was nearly there. Nicely played by Lounder. And I'm not sure what he called the pitch. This umpire is going to give me a fit before it's all said and done. It's like reading Braille. 2 balls and no strikes, it looks like. Sure, Sam feels like he's getting squeezed a little bit. And we step off, anticipating another run by the runner. Garcia set. And the pitch. That's swung on and missed. That pitch has been thrown in that spot several times tonight, and that's the first time a batter has offered, which is good because the umpire has called it a ball every time. 2 balls, 1 strike. Batter's number 13. Sam Garcia is set, and the pitch, and that's a foul ball right there in front of Cooney. That evens a count at 2-2. This is a good opportunity for Garcia. He is a good kid with a 2-2 count. He's got a lot of arsenal to go with here. We just, it's got to be something that's close enough that the umpire doesn't have to think about it. And Garcia's looking in for the sign. And we're set. And the pitch is swung on to third. Grant Rawls knocks it down, makes the throw. It's offline, past Dumas. It's coming out. 1 run's going to score. The other runner's going to third, and he'll hold up there. Rawls did a great job of knocking that ball down just then, keeping it in front of him. As a third baseman in this game, you really have to try to anticipate the ball being hit to you. If you are caught by the ball moving before you're ready for the ball to move, then it's a little bit difficult for you. And the ball will eat you up sometimes there in the end. Hopefully Grant learned that lesson from that last ground ball. It was a very playable ball. And had it not bumped up on him, we would have had an out. So we got one out, runner on third, one run in, 22 at the plate. And we got Cooney did a good job of staying with it. And it looked like Garcia had a conversation with the umpire, maybe asking some questions about where these pitches were or where they weren't. Sometimes it's difficult from behind the mound, and especially if you don't have batter's boxes, it makes it more challenging to see where the ball is. And that ball is hit foul down the third base line. So we have 1 ball, 1 strike on number 22. Garcia has an out this inning. 1 run in. Looking for something here. And we have a pitch. And it's down in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. We got to keep the ball under control defensively to help the pitcher out here. And that's another ball. I think if we got that ball called, it might have been called. I'm not sure where it wasn't. Avery may need to clean the plate off a little bit to help this umpire. And we got a swing and a miss. I got a good slider from Sam. If I remember correct, this coach, he had issue with whoever was our umpire last game. So maybe that's why he took it on himself. And the pitch is a ground ball out to third. Rawls plays it beautifully, and we got a nice play at first. The runner hangs tight at third. That's 2 out for the Asenados. 1 run in. That's a much needed out for Garcia and the Asenados. And a very good pickup play for Grant Rawls after having the last ground ball beat off his chest. Number 7 in the box now. Garcia looking in, and he's set. And we got a ground ball out to Logan Lounder. Nice, easy play. That's the 3rd out of the inning. Asenados down by 1, coming in to hit. We'll be back with you in a moment. And we're back to baseball. Emilio Cruz at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Harvey Swan at the plate. Good thing I have trusted Buffalo here to keep me in line. And we got a swing and a ball shot foul down the third base line. Buffalo's the head man involved in creating this feed. So if you enjoy watching your son or your grandson or anybody play, he's the guy you should be thanking. He and Carlos Martinez. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Harvey Swan. And the pitch is a ball, up and out. 2-2's the count. Swan's a really good hitter. I wouldn't be surprised to see him drive the ball somewhere. 2-2 count. And the pitch is swung on foul. Back just to the right. We'll do it again. The lights come on. Beautiful stadium at night. 2-2. The pitch is swung on and hit foul. A little bit early on that one. It's down the first base line. Harvey keeps battling. Good at bat. Still working with a 2-2 count. Pitcher got a new ball. Isn't always a benefit to be throwing a nice pearly white ball. 2-2's a count. And we got a ground ball right at the first baseman. Easy play. And we got 1 out. A great at bat by Harvey Swan. He took about 7 pitches in that at bat. Fouling off a lot of pitches. Good at bat. This is Emilio Cruz. Playing center field. He's played center field very, very well. Most recently, he turned 2 double plays for the Asenados in a game that they battled deeply in. He'll be looking to keep his hitting going as he swung a hot bat. The pitch is ball inside. This umpire does have a major league strike zone. So if you're the pitcher, you're going to have to put it on a basketball to get it as a called strike. 1-0 to Emilio Cruz. And the pitch is swung on and sent foul back behind the first base dugout up into the stands. And we're looking at 1-2. And the pitch. That ball was just a little bit low. We got 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Emilio Cruz. Anything near the window, he should be putting a swing on. The pitch is low, and the count works at full. He's a speedy base runner if he gets on base. He can definitely disrupt a pitcher's timing, which can go a long way. And that's ball 4. Now Cruz is on with a walk. And that's going to bring Logan Lauder to the plate. Logan leads the Asenados in extra base hits. 1 triple and numerous doubles. 1 out, 1 on, bottom of the first. Perfect hitter up for this situation. And pitcher set. And the pitch is swung on, foul, over toward the first base side. Very good inside-out swing for Logan. He hits the ball to the opposite field a lot. And if he gets into a pull situation, he hits the ball with more power. No balls, 1 strike. Pitch. As away, 1 ball, 1 strike to Logan Lounder. And we get ready for the 1-1 pitch. And the pick, it's not there to try to get the speedy cruise. And the Asenado dugout's coming alive, showing a little enthusiasm. Trying to get Lounder geared up a little bit. He doesn't need much help, though. Oh, good check. Ball was high. Out of Needville, Texas, Logan is already wound up pretty good. Solid player. Great middle infielder and pitcher. And he swings a really good bat. And that's a ball shot out toward right field. It's down fair. And it's going to go 2 bases. That's going to bring Cruz to third. Lounder's into second with another double. Another reason why Logan Lounder leads the Asenado teams in hitting. That's a tremendous inside-out swing to shoot the ball to the opposite field and move Cruz from first to third on a nice, easy double. Great job, Logan Lounder. Asenado's threatening here with 1 out. And Grant Rawls comes to the plate. He's a solid hitter, big kid. He can drive the ball deep. We just need him to stay within himself. And the pitch is down in the dirt. Good read. Sometimes when you get in these moments, you start trying to play bigger than you need to. And if you just stay within yourself, everything will come to you. The harder you try sometimes, the worse it will be. And the pitch is down. 2 balls, no strikes. Nike All-Star Team pitchers struggling to find the zone in the moment. 2-0 count as a hitter. Man, I'm looking for something right here to put a bat on. It's the hitters count for a reason. The force is eliminated with first base open. So even a ground ball to the right side of the field will score a run. And that's inside. 3-0 to Rawls. Now the rules change. You're going to take this next pitch. You're not going to swing on a 3-0 pitch. Hopefully he will remember that. He digs back in. 3 balls, no strikes. The pitch is inside. That's ball 4 to Rawls. And the bases are loaded. And this brings Devin Rodriguez to the plate. He's a very, very dangerous hitter. He puts the ball in play no matter what. And a lefty bat against this right-handed pitcher could be just what the Asenados ordered in this half inning. 1 out, bases juiced. And Rodriguez at the plate. Rawls is at first. Lounder is at second. Cruz is at third. And he's a great first pitch fastball hitter. Pitcher working out of the windup. Middle infield's getting themselves out of position. And I think there's a little confusion there by the pitcher. Out of that windup motion, he can't really make any move to go to second base. So now he regroups and goes back into his stretch motion, which if you're a base runner, you're going to need to read into that a little bit. As we get set to do it again, Rodriguez digs in. And we're set. Lounder off at second. And the pitch. And the ball's away and heads up base running by everybody. The ball just barely got away from the catcher, and the pitcher was heads up on the play to be on the plate. He was on the plate quick as could be. So that's 1 ball, no strikes to Devin Rodriguez. I know this kid well enough to know that in his mind he's thinking, put it right there and I'm going to hit it. And we got a pitch. And it's away, and this is going to score a run. Cruz scores, everybody else moves up a base. And the ball game is tied to a pass ball. Rodriguez can still do some good damage here with a base hit. That'll for sure score Lounder. Rawls, he runs well for a big kid. I'm not sure if he can leg it out from there. It just depends on where the ball goes. And with the pitcher set, and the pitch is a ball. 3 balls, no strikes to Devin Rodriguez. Now, he's the kind of guy you would green light 3-0. He is a disciplined hitter. Not going to swing at something he shouldn't swing at. And the pitch is a strike. And you know when you're 3-0 that you're going to get something right down the pipe. Now we reboot to do it again. 3 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is hit high in the air toward right center field, left center field, and the fielder is on, makes the catch. Lounder bluffs his way home, and the throw comes in, and everybody stays put. Good at bat for Devin Rodriguez. 2 outs, 1 run in. Runner still on second and third. And who does this bring up to the plate? This brings up Tyler. First pitch is a strike right down the pipe. No balls, 1 strike. We need to score a run here still. Get back in the front. And the pitch is away. 1 ball, 1 strike to Tyler. Buffalo, what's Tyler's last name? Oh, this is Sealand. I get to know these kids by their last names more. Pitch, and it's swung and hit toward third. And it's a slow hit ball, and it's a nice play to the third baseman, to get Sealand out at first base. That's the end of the first. We'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're back to baseball. Garcia still on top of the second. Gave up a base hit to the first hitter. And a pickoff. And he's in there safely. Dumas with a very nice attempt on the tag. And Garcia has a pretty good move to first. Looking for a ground ball here. And the pitch is down and away. The Asenados have turned many double plays. I'm not sure how many 6-4-3s and 4-6-3s they've turned thus far, but they've had several. And Samuel's set. The pitch is down and away. 3 balls, no strikes. Traditionally, Garcia gets better as the game goes along. He's hoping for that trend to continue as he throws the 3-0 pitch to the second hitter of the evening. And with pitch, I'm not sure what we called it, but we got a stolen base. Does that make it 3 balls? It's funny. It's hard to read the umpire's mind. Some hand signals always make it easier for a coach, a player, and a broadcaster for that matter. Everybody knows the universal rules. If the hands go up, it's a foul ball. Garcia's set. And the pitch is a called strike. And as that notice, he pointed to the right. That's the typical call for a called strike. A much needed call for Sam. With a runner on second, nobody out. Pitch. That ball was a little bit too high, and that was ball 4. It was a good location, just a little bit up for this umpire's taste. Was in the top of the strike zone, but still within the strike zone. All right, runners on first and second, nobody out. The ground ball would be the ideal situation here. You got to make sure if we're middle infield, we're in our position at the right time. And the pitch. He squares up, acting like he's going to bunt, and he takes the bat back. Dumas crashed on that bunt attempt. And Coach Mesquita is going to come out and have a word with Garcia. Samuel hadn't pitched in a few days. I know he works very hard on his game every day. I saw him in warm-ups, and he prepares himself like a major league pitcher would prepare for a game. Sometimes when you go over a long period between starts, it's easier to lose your flow or your mojo, as Austin Powers called it. It looks like this is primarily to deal with the infield more than it is for Garcia. Maybe we have some sort of play on here. It is a good opportunity for a double steal for the Nike All-Stars. So the Asenados need to make sure they're prepared with their responsibilities and the way they're going to play the ball. Garcia comes set. And the pitch. He squares again to bunt. Runners fake like they're going, but nobody goes. And we're 2-0. Garcia asking a little bit where that pitch was. It looked like a pretty good pitch. And when they keep showing you bunt as a pitcher, you try to stay away from the fastball. And we got ball 3. You know, inconsistencies are huge, especially as the guy calling balls and strikes. There has to be some consistency in what you call. Garcia set. And the pitch, that's a called strike. Garcia needed that. The Nike team making a little noise in their dugout. 2 on, nobody out. And the pitch. And we got a foul ball on a bunt attempt, which will bring us to a full count. It's a very, very pretty night. Nice breeze and a very pleasant temperature. All we need is a cooler full of beer, and it would be a great night for watching baseball. Garcia comes set, and we got a pitch. And it's a called strike 3, and we got the first out of the inning. Garcia really stood tall on that pitch and put it right in a really good spot. So that's the first out of the inning. And we got 2 on, 1 out. Garcia working to number 12. And the pitch is hit foul down the right field line. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner. I believe this is the pitcher. Number 4 is being pinch run for. And Garcia will go with the 0-1 pitch to number 12. And the pitch. That's a beautiful pitch by Sam. He settles down, I'm telling you. He's, in my experiences watching him, he gets stronger as the game goes on. 0-2, 1 out, 2 on. And the pitch. Runners are moving, and that's ball 1. Cooney doesn't throw it. I don't blame him. The runner got a really good jump, and throwing it was an opportunity to just throw it away, and an opportune time to move the base runners up with 1 out. Well, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Second and third, 1 out. Garcia deals. And we got a swing and a miss, and that's the second out of the inning. Garcia is really dealing it up there very, very well here, working his way out of trouble. And number 2 comes up to the plate with 2 outs and 2 on. The big opportunity for the Asenados to deny the Nike All-Stars. And the pitch has a called strike. Garcia looks like he's found his groove. Nice, smooth, easy rhythm. And throwing the ball well. Pitch is set. And hit right up the middle. That's going to get through. That's going to score 1. That's going to score 2. The ball's coming home. Is caught by Cooney. He can't find it. The ball just barely got past Garcia, and it hopped straight over the second base bag. There's nothing you can do about that from the middle infield. Unfortunate play there, what they call a ground ball with eyes. Right past. So we got 2 outs, 2 in, runner on second, and 14 is up to the plate. And the first pitch is inside, ball 1. And the pitch is also inside. 2 balls, no strikes to number 14. Samuel Garcia working hard here in the second inning. 2-0 count, runner on second, 2 outs. 2 runs have scored. Unearned runs, and the pitch is a called strike. Beautiful pitch by Garcia. And we get ready for a 2-1 pitch. Thank you. 2-1. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Nice job there by Garcia, throwing a nice bearing fastball that just rode right in on the hitter. 2-2. And the pitch is hit towards second base. Garcia will make the play. Nice, easy play for the 3rd out of the inning. Unfortunately, 2-run score. Asenados coming to hit, down by 2. In the bottom of the second, the score is 2-1, Nike All-Stars. Stay with us. And we're back to baseball. Aiden Torres in the plate. And we got a swing, and that ball's going to get down in the left field. It could be a very good job by the left fielder to cut that ball off and to keep it in front of him and to avoid extra bases. Aiden Torres plays a really strong second shortstop, and he swings a pretty solid bat. And this will bring the first baseman, Ross Dumas, to the plate. Ross is due for a hit. This would be a great spot for him to get back on track for the Asenados. And the pitch is inside for a ball. In this situation, a base hit is better than a walk. So as a hitter, you want to be aggressive, find a ball you can swing at, and put a good swing on it. And the pitch is a strike. Torres bluffed a run. 1 ball, 1 strike to Dumas. And catcher calls time. Looks like some dirt blew up in his eyes. The wind has picked up. I fear where there's some rain moving in. We got a big mass of clouds coming through out of left field. And the wind, as you can see, and we got a swing and a foul ball shot right back. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. You may be able to see the dust blowing around on the infield. That should indicate how much the wind has picked up just in the last 5 minutes or so. It still feels very good. Dumas asks for time. It's granted. He steps out, gets back in, and gets reset. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Torres grabs his lead at first. And the pitch is swung on and missed by Dumas. That's the first out at the bottom of the second. And that will bring Wesley Churbe to the plate. Left-handed hitter. He's the kind of kid can do some damage here. He is not the most intimidating kid based on his size, but don't let that fool you. He plays with a lot of heart. Very solid kid. Understands the game very well and puts in a lot of effort to improve his game. And the pitch is outside as ball 1. He's also a guy that can shoot the ball to the other field. And if he gets a good pull swing, and the pitch is a called strike. That's a good pitch on the inside corner. That's a great pitch to keep your hands in and shoot it down that right field line. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wesley. And the pitch and a swing. Torres is running, and the ball gets by, out into short center field and brought back in to the shortstop. And Chirby's down 2 strikes. It looked like a little bit of a defensive swing, trying to cover up the runner stealing second base. 1-2 to Wesley. Torres leading off a second. The pitch is inside. It's going to skip away from the catcher. That's going to move Torres to third and bring the count to 2-2 to Churbe. This is an excellent opportunity. And you know the old saying, opportunities are only what you make of them. So this is a great opportunity for Churbe to put the ball in play, at least on the right side of the infield, and move that run in. 2-2 pitch coming. Pitch is swung on and missed. Strong fastball by the pitcher. And this will bring us back to the top of the lineup. Harvey Swan up to bat. This will be our third left-handed bat in a row. Hopefully one of them can get on track here and plate that run at third. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Good looking pitch. Maybe a slider it looked like from here. From where I'm sitting, I'm about, I don't know how many rows, probably 15, 20 rows behind home plate up into the bleachers. And the pitch is swung on and hit foul right back over our heads. And we're at 0-2. So it's hard to hear what's going on the field. But it's a great vantage point to watch a baseball game from. Pitcher set, 0-2 to Harvey Swan. And the pitch is inside. And the pitcher thought he had it. But it makes it a 1-2 count on Harvey. And hopefully that added a little bit of fuel to his mentality here. Pitcher's set. And the pitch is swung on. It's hit out toward left field. That's down. That's going to score Torres, and it's going to bring Harvey Swan to first base with an RBI single, just what the doctor ordered for the Asenados. And that's going to bring Emilio Cruz to the plate. With 2 outs, Harvey Swan at first, down by 1 run. Swan's a threat to run. He's got wheels. He can upset the pitcher's timing. And Cruz can swing it. The ball is inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Excellent opportunity here for the Asenados. Keep the momentum going. We're going to Lounder on deck. If we can get Cruz on. And the pitch is up. 2 balls, no strikes. If we can get Cruz on, that'll bring Lounder to the plate. He's just the kind of guy you want with runners on and in scoring position. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch is away. 3-0 to Emilio Cruz. He's a very disciplined hitter. He's not going to swing it any cheese out of your out of your strike zone. And we get ready for the 3-0. Pitch is down, ball 4. And that moves everybody up and brings Logan Lounder to the plate. So it's a big at bat for Logan. Kid out of Needville, Texas. Country boy. And I'm sure he's going to put a country boy swing on something that he can hit. He's fast down the line, too. He's beat out several balls at first base over the last few weeks. And the pitch is down and away. Ball 1. He's also a very disciplined hitter. He's not going to go fishing outside the strike zone. 0-1, 2 on, 2 outs, down by 1. Everybody's set. And the pitch. Yeah, it's above his head and behind him, which brings us to a 2-0 count. And looks like the coach is going to come out and have a word with a pitcher in the infield. Coach wants to talk to the base runners. Probably some quick reminders that there's 2 outs So no matter where the ball's hit and how the ball's hit and when the ball's hit, they're going to run like somebody's chasing them. Big opportunity here. And they're breaking it up on the mound. Some knuckles from the teammates to the pitcher. And here we go to finish up the bottom of the second. This game's moving along kind of slowly, if you ask me. We're about an hour in, and we're only in the second inning. And pitching's going to have to pick up the work. And here we go for a 2-0 pitch to Logan Lounder. And the pitch is swung on, and it's hit on a rope right at the second baseman, who makes a nice, easy catch. Well hit ball by Logan, only hit in the wrong spot. Unfortunately, no run score. Hacendados leave 2, so we move into the top of the third. Asenados down by 1. We'll be back with you soon. And we're back to baseball. Garcia on for his third inning of work. And we got a ball low. This is about the time that Sam tends to get in his rhythm and find another gear. He's getting some good offensive output from his team, and the pitch is swung on, and pass rolls at third, in there for a base hit. If we can put together some defense, I think we've left 3, I know, possibly 4 runners on base tonight, and that's a difference in the game. Down by 1. We've had base runners and we've had opportunities. We just have to convert. And we have to avoid the free bases, no walks.
Opportunities.
And the pitch, he's going, and we got a swing and a miss. And Cooney keeps the ball in front of him, and that's no balls, one strike. Again, looked like a defensive swing, just something to cover up the runner who was stealing second base. He definitely wasn't swinging to hit the ball. Now we need a ground ball, or pop fly in the infield would be just what the Asenados need. Garcia's set. And the pitch. And that ball's hit in the air out towards center field. It's going to be in the gap away from Cruz. Cruz picks it up, fires it toward the cut. The cut's going to receive the ball and bring the ball in, and it's a stand-up triple, and a run will score. That ball was hit in the most fortunate of places, right in the gap. Emilio did a beautiful job of making a play to get to the ball and keep it up in front of him enough that he could relay the ball in very quickly. And Garcia is having a little conversation there with the umpire. I'm not sure what they're talking about in any way. And the pitch is swung on and missed. And the ball came back to Garcia very, very quickly from Cooney. And good job by Torres to get over behind him in case the ball got passed. And the pitch is swung on again. No balls, two strikes. Sam looks like he might have gotten a little bit out of shape off of that triple. As he comes set again. And the pitch is swung on, foul ball off his leg. And it's still 0-2. And we'll do it again. Yeah, this fortune on a defensive play at third. And then a ball hitting the gap has turned into a one run for the Nike All-Stars. And the pitch is out. Good stop by Cooney. That's as important right here. A pass ball by Cooney is going to score a run. So he's got to keep everything on the front side of him. And the pitch is swung on. It's hitting the air out toward right field. It's a base hit. The ball comes in. Oh, and it's in for a double. And another run will score. That brings the game to 5-2. Nike All-Stars. And the Asenados have one out in the top of the third. Very fortunate hitting for the All-Stars tonight. They seem to hit it in the right spot every time. And the Asenados tend to, so far this evening, are hitting it right at somebody. And Garcia comes set with a runner on second, one out. The pitch is a called strike on the inside corner. Correction, there is no one out. And we got a pass ball. And now we have a runner at third. Sam's body language needs to improve a little bit. Sometimes when you find yourself in this situation and you feel like you're in a hole, it's hard to focus in your happy spot. And the pitch is swung on and hit foul. So we have a runner on third, nobody out. Garcia looks in. And he's ready to deal. And we got a hit by pitch. Sometimes lag in pitching can impact you. And Samuel hadn't pitched in probably 10 days, 12 days. So I know he practices a lot and works a lot, but they don't always equate to the same thing. So here we are, nobody out, runners on the corners, top of the third, 22 in the box. Garcia set, and he deals, and we got a foul ball back to the net. Runner at first faked like he was going to go. Thought about it. Cooney and Torres have to be on the same page together here if they're going to throw that ball. Garcia comes set. The pitch is strike two. And the runner took second base. The ball popped out of Cooney's glove somewhere in the transition. Now we have no balls, two strikes. Runners on second and third, nobody out. And the pitch. That's a great stop by Avery. And a good pitch, like a slider down on the outside corner. Here's where, as a pitcher, you really have to trust your backstop, that they're not going to let the ball pass. And the pitch coming. And it's down and away again. And again, Cooney does a very good job of corralling the ball up. And that'll bring us to 2-2. Sam's going to have to challenge the hitter a little bit here. And we're set. Garcia deals. Oh, that was a very close pitch on the inside corner. And that'll bring the count full. Sure, Garcia is wondering why he didn't get that one. It was very close. And we're set for the full count. And that's ball four. And this will be a good opportunity to go have a word with Sam. Slow him down a little bit. Get himself back on his right tracks. Okay, here we go. Nobody out, bases loaded. One run's already in. And now Garcia's got a little pressure on him here. And the pitch. And the ball is hit right up the middle again. Right past Garcia. And it's brought in. It's coming all the way. It's cut it home. I mean, at second base. And that'll keep the runners at first and second. And 1 run scored. 2 runs scored. Well, these guys are doing a very good job of finding holes when the ball gets hit. Sam settled in. He hadn't walked anybody in a while. I probably shouldn't have said that. That'll jinx him for sure. Here is to be a good time to get a ground ball to the left side of the field. And the ball is up. 1 ball, no strikes. Sam looks a little frustrated right now, from my opinion. He's still trying to fight through. And the pitch And Cooney can't corral it. And I know Sam well enough to know that he is not going to look forward to being changed, brought out of this game in this particular inning. But he looks a little frustrated. And here we go. Runners on second and third. And that looks like ball 3. And looks like we got some activity about to kick in the Asenados bullpen. I'm a little surprised it's taken this long. With the struggles, this is going to run Sam's pitch number way up. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Very good pitch there. And Garcia comes set. And the pitch is outside for ball 4. And that's going to load the bases. And Coach Mesquita is coming out to have a word with Sam. Hopefully to calm him down, find out what's going on there. He definitely looks a little frustrated, from my opinion. Nonetheless, after this break, we'll be back with you. Coach Mesquita shares some words of wisdom with Sam and make sure the infield knows how we're playing the play. And the pitch is hit, and that's going to be right at Logan. He gets the catch. And it turns into a double play because he caught the ball and heads up, stepped on second base, doubling up the runner that's on second. Let me tell you what, this kid has a way of making things happen. That's at least the 4th double play he's had a part in the last couple weeks. And Garcia is set. And the pitch is down. And the runner moves to second base. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Garcia looking to get out of this inning. And Samuel's set. And deals. And it's called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sam's pitch number has been run up by some errors and some balls that are hit well into places where we didn't have anybody. The pitch swung on and missed. Looked like a changeup. And we're 0-2. Runner on third, runner on second. And the pitch is swung on and missed. And Garcia strikes out that batter to get out of the inning. That's the 3rd out as we move into the bottom of the 3rd. Score is 2 many to 2 few. We'll be back in a moment. Okie doke. Here we go into the bottom of the third inning. Grant Rawls is going to lead it off. He's due for a nice hit. He walked his first at bat. He's had a couple fielding errors at third base. He'd like to make up for those things. Then we got a swing and a weakly hit ground ball towards short. He gobbles it up and throw Rawls out at first base. Good attempt. Good effort by Grant to get down the line. I think he broke his bat. Sounded like he might have broken his bat. And this is going to bring Devin Rodriguez to the plate. Devin's Katy, Texas kid. Pitches, plays first, swings a nice bat, and he takes a ball high. I'm pretty sure that was a ball. He used the strike hand, but he signaled that it was too high. No, he did call that first pitch a strike. That's 1-1 strike on Devin. And the pitch. It's check swing, and the umpire says he went. So it's 1-2 strikes on Devin Rodriguez. We can't get an appeal. And the pitch is hit. It's out towards second base. He gobbles it up and makes easy work of a throw to first base, and Rodriguez is out. And that's 2 outs in the bottom of the third. And this is going to bring Tyler Seelan to the plate. And the pitch is away. 1 ball, no strikes. Tyler swings a good bat. He's a big kid. He can hit the ball hard. And the pitch. And that's a nice swing. Out towards short. Third baseman cuts it off. Makes a brilliant running play to get Tyler at first. And that's the end of the third inning. So as we go into the top of the fourth, we'll reset the field. Stay with us. So Garcia is on for his 4th inning of work. He should have a long leash. It's been a little bit since he pitched. And he's a nice, strong kid. And the pitch is swung on and hit foul down the right field line. He's looking for a quick inning here. And get back around and get some bats. And the pitch is inside. We've got some defensive changes for you. At first base is now Xavier Bautista. Vallejo is at third. And behind the plate is still Avery Cooney. Swing and a miss on a changeup from Garcia. Right field is a new player. Can't see his number. And the pitch is down and away. Left field is still Harvey Swan. Center field is still Emilio Cruz. And Garcia's got the batter down 2 strikes. Looking to close the door here for the first out of the inning. And the pitch is down. This is a tough point for the pitcher. You want to save your pitches. So it's best to stay with what's got you good. And Garcia comes set. And the pitch is too high. And it turns into a free base. That's a walk. That's one thing a pitcher doesn't like, because you can't defend it. And it builds on your morale. And the runner leads off. He's got a decent lead. He looks like he could be a kid that would run. And we get a throw over. Bautista makes the catch. And we'll do it again. Garcia pitching to number 2. Nobody out. Runner on first. Ground ball would be just what the doctor ordered. And the pitch is fouled at the plate off his foot. So we got no balls and 1 strike. We haven't had trouble getting ahead of batters, but when we've gotten ahead, we've come from ahead to lose them to a walk. So pitching needs to buckle down when you got the guy 0-2 and close the door. And pick off to first. That looked like Garcia's good move. Not enough lead, in my opinion, to bother. But they know something out there. They can sense something. And he might be running. And the pitch is foul back. Obviously, the great urgency to move that runner is to get out of the double play. A ground ball towards second or shortstop will definitely get turned, and the pitch is swung on and missed at a ball in the dirt. First base is occupied. The runner's got nowhere to go, and that's the first out of the inning. Very good job by Garcia to come back and stay strong after getting those 2 strikes. As I said, getting ahead of a batter hadn't been the issue. The issue's been more closing the deal after we get ahead. Runner on first, top of the 4th. And another pickoff to first. And he's back easily. Garcia keeping him honest. looked in. Field chirping him up. And the pitch is a called strike. And a runner's in there. A very good throw by Cooney. And a very good tag attempt by Torres. But the runner just beat it. But a nice called strike by Garcia. Now we need another one of those. Maybe a fly ball in the infield. And the pitch is hit foul down the right field line. Bautista and Chase, but he can't get there. And it's out of play. This Bautista kid plays with a lot of heart. Puts a lot of energy onto the field. And brings a lot of energy to the team. 0-2. And the pitch is strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. And that's good to see for Garcia. That's where he struggled today. He gets you down 0-2, and then he winds up in trouble, and it's turned into too many free bases. So 2 outs, a runner on second. No runs have scored, and Garcia comes set. And he deals. It's swung on, and it's hit right at Logan Lounder, who makes a beautiful backhanded catch to end the inning. And that's the 4th for the Nike All-Stars. And the Asenados are coming in to hit, and that looks like it might be the evening for Garcia. We'll see. Stay with us. Okie doke, folks. We're moving into the bottom of the 4th inning. And Aiden Torres will lead off for the Asenados. Very quick inning for the Hacendados for the top of the 4th. And the pitch is down and away. Ball 1. Torres is a good hitter. Very good shortstop. And ball 2. And if he gets on base, he's definitely a candidate to run. Very fleet, a foot. 2 balls, no strikes, and the pitch is away. 3 balls, no strikes. This kid pitching for the Nike All-Stars looks very fluid. He's got a good life on his fastball, and the pitch is down. Right now he's just struggling to locate. And the breaking ball has been moving a lot. And this is going to bring Xavier Bautista to the plate. Xavier is a really good contact hitter, and he's really good at hitting for power. He's the kind of guy that can do some damage, and the ball is high. And with Torres at the plate, he is a threat to run. He will definitely influence the pitcher's tempo. 1 ball, no strikes to Bautista. Torres leads off at first. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. Torres faked a steal, but he stayed put. Bautista took a daddy hack at a high fastball, and the pitch is outside, and we got a back pick attempt on Torres, but he is just too quick on that. You got to give the catcher respect for trying, but you got to respect Torres' speed. And the pitch is away. If I remember correctly, this brings us to 2 balls, 1 strike on Bautista with Torres at first. And Torres takes the lead, and time is called. Bautista asks for time. He step out of the plate, take a practice hack, back in, measures up, and we're playing. And the pitch. That's a called strike on the outside corner, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Oh, excuse me, full count, and that's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks. Bautista at first, Torres will move to second, and that's going to bring Harvey Swan. No, this is we're going to call him the new kid. He just got here this week, and he takes the ball low. That was a pretty good-looking pitch from where I'm sitting. I mean, he's happy to take it as a ball low. But from where I'm sitting, it looked like a pretty decent pitch. And Coach Mesquita wants to talk to the hitter, and the Nike team coach is coming out to have a word with the infield and the pitcher, getting themselves situated on how they're going to play this with nobody out and runners on first and second, and a meaty spot in the Asenados lineup coming to plate. It's a great chance for them to put some runs on the board and get solidly into this game. So if you're watching us back home, we appreciate that. The guys do a lot of work in making the feed available to you and broadcasting it out, and I know they enjoy doing it. So if you enjoy the games, give them a thumbs up or whatever, a heart or whatever they call it on their YouTube channel, and show some love for them. So here we go. 2 on, nobody out, and the pitch. And we got a back pick attempt at second base on the speedy Torres, who is back with ease. Maybe some chicanery going on there with the defensive calls. And the pitch is a called strike. That'd have been a good pitch to put a hack on. Excellent opportunity to do some damage here. Shoot the ball somewhere into a gap. Will plate 1 for sure. And the pitch is strike 3 on the outside corner. And that's the first out of the inning. And this brings Harvey Swan to the plate. Nice spot to be in the plate. 1 out. Runners on first and second. Harvey swings a big bat. And he's due for a hit tonight. And the pitch is swung on and hit weakly towards second base. It's going to turn into 1 only. And that'll be the second out of the inning. And that will leave the Asenados with runners on the corners. That looked like a almost wish I hadn't a swing from Harvey Swan. It definitely didn't look like he was swinging that bat with power on that swing. And this looks like Emilio Cruz. Solid hitter. With 2 outs, the runner on Torres will be going. And the pitch is snagged nicely by the catcher. And Harvey at first base has got good wheels, so he is a candidate to get himself into scoring position for Emilio. And a base hit could turn into something positive for the Asenados. And the pitch is down. 2 out, 2 on. Emilio Cruz at the plate. 2 balls, no strikes. He'll be looking for something to hit on this pitch. And the pitch is inside. 3-0 on Emilio. That rhymes. Can make a song out of that, Diego. 3-0 on Emilio. Here we go. Payoff pitch coming. Will the runners run? And the pitch is ball 4. It's outside and away. And it's one of those moments again. A big moment that this kid lives for. Logan Lounder comes up with 2 outs and the base is loaded. He had a ground ball to second base his last at bat. First at bat, he had a double. And I'm sure he would rather have the double this time around. He's had the triple. He leads the Asenados in extra base hits. And he's ready. And the pitch is away. 1 ball, no strikes to Logan Lounder. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And we got a pickoff back at second. Oh, and they got him at second base. That's a bang-bang play there. One of those plays that could have gone either way, but it went against the Asenados. Excellent opportunity there. As we move into the top of the 5th, we'll be back shortly. Okie doke, as we're moving into the top of the 5th inning, Gavin Ryder on to pitch. That'll close the book on Garcia. Not a bad outing for Sam. Tyler Silent comes in behind the plate. The rest of the defensive alignment stays the same. Bautista at first, Lounder at second. Alvarez and Torres at third and short. And Ryder is set. The first pitch is inside, ball 1. Gavin's got a nice collection of pitches. Very solid pitcher. He throws the ball well. Got good velo, good movement. And 2 balls and no strikes. We got to get honed in on the strike zone. The strike zone is very tight tonight. And the pitch is swung on, and it's hit out toward Cruz, and it's over his head. It's going to the wall. Cruz is putting a play on it. The throw's coming to the cut. Lounder cuts the ball. It gets past, and the ball is in, and it's a stand-up triple. That ball had some tail on it. It was hit, and it was tailing away from Emilio. He did his best to get in line with the ball, but the ball just got over his head. And then he did a brilliant job of hustling to the ball and turning the ball around and bringing it in. So Ryder's got a runner on third and nobody out, and he's set. And the pitch is that a foul ball? Or is it hit by pitch? It sounded like it hit the bat. But evidently it was hit by pitch. The hitter didn't show any signs of where the ball might have hit him. Usually when you get hit with a pitch about the velo that Ryder throws it, you shake your hand or something. That ball sounded like it came off of the bat, but there's nothing we can do about it. And Gavin is now 1 ball, no strikes to the third hitter in the 5th inning. Nobody out. And we got a ball down and away and past Seelan. And it's a pass ball equals into a run. Run on first moves to second. And Gavin's going to have to reel himself in now. Find his composure. And get himself on track. And the pitch is, again, down and away. So far, Gavin Ryder is struggling to find the strike zone. Hopefully he'll find that here shortly for the Asenados' sake. And we got a called strike. Little action in the Asenado bullpen. Little light drizzle falling. The wind is still blowing like crazy. And the pitch is swung on and missed on a really good high fastball by Gavin. He needs that pitch to work for him. It'll help set up his breaking pitches. And he comes set, deals, and the ball's down and away for ball 4. This is a hard thing for young pitchers. You have to stay within yourself, and remember your job is to get batters out. Just make a good pitch, and the batter will get themselves out. Nobody's swinging at balls that are so far out that there's no reason. And that first pitch was exactly great example with a swinging foul ball. No balls, one strike. 2 on, 1 in, nobody out. Ryder comes set and deals. And that's swung on, and it's a base hit to left field. It gets past the left fielder and goes. 1 run in, 2 runs coming, and the throw, and they got him doubled up. They got him in a pickle here between second base, and the runner got pickled up trying to stretch that to third. Well, the left fielder's got to get his glove all the way down on that ball so that it doesn't get by him. That was an opportunity to throw somebody out at the plate, and nonetheless, they did a great job playing heads-up baseball to get that runner in no man's land between second and third. So 1 out, and the pitch is the ball high. A little bit high and away. And the pitch is inside. Yeah, you got to be very particular about where you put the ball here. And the pitch is a strike called. A very good high fastball from Gavin Ryder. So we have 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. And the pitch is away. 3 balls, 1 strike. Gavin needs to really bear down, focus up right here. Not the spot to give away free bases. And the pitch is hit out towards Lounder. Makes a nice backhanded catch. Throws over to first. And that's 2 outs in the inning. I tell you, that kid plays a mean game of baseball, Logan Lounder. He's good with the ball hit to the backhand side, to the glove hand side, and right at him. And he makes always a solid throw to the bag. All right, we have 2 outs now in the top of the 5th. And Ryder set and deals. And we have a swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. Now we need to get ahead of hitters and stay ahead of hitters. We've been good at getting ahead of hitters, but then we haven't been able to finish off the deal. And that one's above the batter's head and bounces off the backstop wall. And Ryder, I'm sure, wishes he had that ball back. 1-1. And Ryder is set. And the pitch is hit in the air out toward left field, base hit. Not much you can do about it. Little looper out into left field, base hit with 2 outs. Asenados just needed an out. Ryder looks over at first base. Then comes set. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Ball down and away. Good looking slider. And a generous swing by the batter. And the ball is hit off the third baseman's glove. trickles out in the left field. Nice diving attempt at third, and just off of his glove. Heads up play. Now we have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Ryder's moving along pretty smoothly here. And the pitch. He called it outside. That's ball 1. It's confusing when you use the strike hand for balls. And the pitch is swung on and it's hit foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ryder is looking for something good here. 1-1 count. First and second, 2 outs. And it's just a little bit high. As a pitcher, there's a lot of stress in the game. Everybody's watching you. All eyes are on you. And the pitch. It's called strike on the inside corner. Very nice pitch by Gavin right there. Now we have a 2-2 count, I believe. Now it's time to just close the door. And we got a swing and a miss. Great job by Gavin Ryder to get that third out on a no-doubt fastball down the middle. Asenados down by a lot. We'll move into the bottom of the 5th. Stay with us. And we're back to baseball here in the bottom of the 5th. Logan Lounder up. 1-1 strikes the count as we're working here in the bottom of the 5th. And that's a swing and a foul ball. Inside fastball. The new pitcher for the Nike All-Stars. The lefty throws it with a little bit of juice. And we get set. Very deliberate motion. And another foul ball by Logan. Logan's been swinging a really hot bat. Led off with a double and then a couple balls hit hard right at somebody. He's had an active day in the field at second base. And the pitch is foul ball. Logan battles always with the bat and on the field. We get set to do it again. And the pitch is swung on and in the dirt. It got away. And we got to throw down to first at a very good running Logan Lounder. And a nice defensive play by the Nike All-Stars. I liked the way the second baseman was in play and the right fielder was in play in case of a bad throw. They weren't going to give up 2 bases on that. So 1 away in the bottom of the 5th. And this brings up Vallejo playing third. And the pitch as a called strike. 1-1 strike. And ball down in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. And we get set again. Very deliberate motion from the pitcher. And a swing. And a base hit shot out toward right field. The first baseman tries a pitcher. Oh, wow. The right fielder tries to throw the batter out at first. Throws the ball away. Heads up play by the catcher to gum the speedy Vallejo out on his way to second base. And that's the second out in the 5th inning. This brings Devin Rodriguez to the plate. And that's a ball away. Devin's due for a hit. The pitch is swung on, and it's a base hit up the middle. The center fielder made a diving attempt at it, but he couldn't quite get it. He got enough of it to knock it down and keep it from going to the wall. Fortunate for him. And this brings Avery Cooney to the plate. Raleigh, North Carolina kid. Tall, skinny drink of water. Good swing. And the pitch. Oh, it hit him. Way to wear it, Avery. And that's a 2-out hit by pitch. And Avery's on his way to first base. He's limping a little bit. That ball did get him just above the knee in the back part of the leg. And I think they're going to run for Avery. And Caleb's coming in to run for Avery. And he's a very, very speedy runner. So if we can get that runner on second moving, he will be right behind him. And this brings Torres to the plate, looking to make some noise. And the pitcher is set. And the pitch. And that's inside and a called strike. Interestingly enough, that first pitch out of the stretch was the pitch that hit Cooney. And out of the stretch there, the kid came in tight with a fastball. And the pitch nearly hits Torres. 1 ball, 1 strike. I don't know if it's the stretch motion that affects this kid, but everything from the stretch so far has been in tight on the batter. You ask Avery, it was in pretty tight. And everybody's set. Pitcher deals. It's swung on, a foul ball, back toward the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Torres. I take that back. That's not Torres. This is the new kid who we don't have a solid name for on the lineup card. And the pitch is up, and we got another back pick attempt to second base. A clever play by the second baseman trying to act like the ball got past him. He was selling that pretty good, but the runners didn't bite and stayed home. Kaler with a very aggressive lead at first, but the first baseman's well back behind him. And we got time called. The batter asked for time, was granted. Stepped out just as the pitcher was getting ready to deliver the pitch. And we're set. And the pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Excuse me, the count is full. We got to protect now. And the pitch is swung on. Foul ball back here into the stands. The runner at second was moving. And Caleb stayed put. I'm not quite sure I understand they should both be moving. I think Caleb might have missed an opportunity there and missed a sign. It's all for naught since it was a foul ball. And here comes the pitch. The runner should be going, and the pitch is high, ball 4. And again, I think Caleb might have not been aware of the count as he was trying to go back to first base on ball 4. And this brings Xavier Bautista to the plate with an opportunity to make some noise for the Asenados. And he's set, and a swing and a miss on a good fastball. And that gets us to 0-1. Xavier is a good hitter, and the pitcher pitch is up and away. With the bases loaded, 2 outs, the pitcher's opting to work from the windup. And he comes set. And the pitch is another swing and a miss on a high fastball that was up and away to Xavier. And that gets us to 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch is down. Check swing. Good job on Xavier to read that pitch out of the lefty's hands. And we do it again. The pitch is a called strike 3. And the Asenados go down in the bottom of the 5th. As we move into the top of the 6th, we'll be back with you shortly. Here we go as we start the 6th inning. Some changes for the Asenados. Devin Rodriguez replaces Gavin Ryder on the mound. Avery Cooney returns to catch. Everybody else pretty much stays the same. Asenados looking for a nice 1-2-3 inning here to get back in the dugout and get the bats in their hands. Score is 10-2. Asenado are on the wrong side of that score, and the pitch is inside. Ball 1. Rodriguez has got good stuff. He is out of Katy, Texas. And the pitch is hit toward Lounder. Should be an easy out. He's one of the most dependable infielders you got around here. And that's easy work of the first batter for Devin Rodriguez. Devin's got a good fastball, curveball, changeup, and some sort of slider. Fastball runs into the mid-8s. Throws the ball real well. And we come set. And we got a called strike. Not known for walks. Real good at pounding the strike zone. And the pitch is just outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That was a nice pitch. Just a ball outside. 1-1. And we got a swing and a foul ball out toward first. Bautista hauls it in, and that's 2 away in the top of the 6th. Devin Rodriguez making good work here. As my boss, Coach House, says, for pitchers, the job is to make good pitches. If you do that, the hitters will get themselves out. And here we are about 6 pitches into this half inning, and we've got 2 outs. And that's a called strike. Rodriguez definitely makes good pitches. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is down. A little bit low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. That little slider looked like that little slider that Rodriguez throws. 1-1. And he deals. It's just outside. Just barely outside with a fastball. Really good pitch by Rodriguez. It was very hard for the batter to stay off of that pitch. And the pitch is swung on, and it's a fly ball out toward the gap in right center field. It's going to get down and get through. Coming in is the ball. The runner's in with a stand-up triple. That ball again was hit in just the right place. And the way this wind is blowing, it was kind of tailing away from Caleb out in right field. And he did a good job of putting a play on it. And Emilio Cruz was phenomenal in his support role, getting over from center field to add assistance. So 2 away, a runner on third. Rodriguez comes set. And the pitch is just a little bit high. Devin's going to have to dig deep here, find his composure. With 2 away, he can't let that one hit get into his skin, disrupt his rhythm and his focus. And the pitch is down. Beautiful block by Avery Cooney. He's really improved that part of his game over the last couple weeks. And that's been impressive to see from Avery. And Rodriguez deals. And that's a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. Excellent opportunity here. A ground ball should get us out with no runs scored. Rodriguez is set and deals. And that's swung on, and a foul ball down the right field line. We've been lucky that if there's any rain, it stayed away from us. I felt a couple drizzles every now and then, but nothing of any substantial totals. Rodriguez is set. And the pitch is hit foul down the third base side. And we'll reboot and do it again. 2-2 count. 2 outs, top of the 6th. Asenados need to get back on offense. And the pitch is hit in the air out toward right field. And again, it's down and it's brought into the cut. And it's back-to-back triples. Tough plays out toward right field for Caleb. Windy night and the ball moving around, and he's had a hard time judging the ball. And that scores another run. And the pitch is inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Rodriguez had a very quick 1-2 in the inning. And the pitch is swung on and hit out toward the left. Oh, left fielder fell down. The ball's going to get past and out to the past him, not quite to the wall. And they get the ball in and hold him to a double as another run scores. And the grass might be just a little bit slippery out there from the little bit of drizzle and maybe the dew that's in the air. But the left fielder just lost his footing and slipped and fell. And the ball gets by him. So an unfortunate little spell here for the Asenados. With 2 outs, they've struggled to get the 3rd out. Outfield play. Has been a little suspect. And Rodriguez comes set. And the pitch. Swung on, foul ball. Back into the stands here. And Rodriguez reboots. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch is up and away. Devin looked to get a little distracted with the runner there. At this point, all he should focus on is trying to get this guy out. And the pitch. Oh, it's just inside. So a little struggle here to get the 3rd out in the top of the 6th. Rodriguez comes set to reboot. And he deals. And we got a ball hit again out toward right field. This time Caleb's on, makes the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. And we move into the bottom of the 6th inning. Please stay with us. Okie doke. Here we go into the bottom of the sixth. What should be last chance for the Asenados to put some runs on the board and get into this game. And the leadoff hitter is Caleb. He's playing right field. And we begin. And we got a ball. It's high. 1 ball, no strikes. This lefty, the Nike All-Stars brought in to pitch, has been very solid. And the pitch is swung on and missed. A good fastball there. He's been very consistent around the zone. Solid player, it looks like. And the pitch is up. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good bat discipline from Caleb not to try to put a swing on that pitch. And the pitch is right there for a called strike. And we got 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 6th. And the pitch is just outside. That should be ball 3. Bring us to a full count. And the payoff pitch is swung on and missed. And that's the first out of the inning. And this will bring, looks like Emilio Cruz to the plate. Oh, this is Amir. Amir takes a big hack at a high fastball. Amir's out of Klein, Texas. A lot of Texas kids here in this camp. 0-1 pitch is a called strike. A little bit low for him. Amir finds himself in the hole. 0-2. And we get set to do it again. And the pitch is swung on and missed. And that's the 3rd strike. 1 out in the inning. Oh, excuse me, 2 outs in the inning. And that brings Emilio Cruz to the plate. And the Nike All-Star coach is coming out. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change. While we get this pitching change, we'll take a short break and be back with you soon. Okay, number 6 comes in to pitch. Emilio Cruz steps into the plate. 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. And the pitch is swung on. And it's base hit to left field for Emilio Cruz. And this brings Logan Lounder to the plate with 2 outs. 1 on. He's the kind of guy that can do some damage here. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to jinx him. He's due for a hit. And the pitch is called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Logan. Cruz leading off at first. And the pitch is hit on the ground toward third base. Is it going to be a fair ball? Nope, they called the ball foul. Again, this is one of those things about this sort of umpire situation. They should have called the ball fair or foul sooner, so the runner didn't defeat himself, because that ball was fair for foul for quite some time, it looked like. The third baseman did come up and put a play on it, which could have reduced it being foul, and that ball, a pickoff, gets past the first baseman, and that'll send Cruz all the way to third. Good base running, good wheels for Emilio Cruz. And that lightens the load for Logan Lounder a little bit. Now a base hit will score a run. All he needs to do is put the ball in play and get on base. And we have time. And we've back to baseball. Pitcher's having trouble getting comfortable. It's the second time he stepped off. And the pitch is swung on late by a Lounder. Looks like he's trying to shoot the ball out toward right field. And that's 2 strikes on Logan. He's a disciplined hitter. He'll stay within the zone. And the pitch. And that's hit towards second base. Nice, easy play by the second baseman over to first, and that's the end of the 6th inning. As we go to the top of the 7th, stay with us. Here we go into the top of the 7th inning. Couple changes. Harvey Swan is on to pitch for the Asenados, and Grant Rawls is in to replace Avery Cooney at catcher. After getting hit by a pitch, Avery was struggling a little bit. The ball got him in such a nice, solid spot in the leg. I'm glad it hit him instead of me. And here we go. First batter for Harvey. And we got a ball outside. Just barely outside. A really good miss by Harvey. And we'll do it again. And we got a called strike there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Went inside, went outside, and we're 1-1. And the pitch is swung on, and it's hit into the air and to the left field and all the way back to the wall, into the cut, and it's a stand-up double. That's a tough play. Ball got hit in the air. And it is a very hazy night. The ball might get lost up in the sky real easily. But it ate the left fielder up. Harvey comes set. Number 22 in the box, a big kid. Harvey set, delivers, and the ball low. Outfield play for the Asenados tonight has been a little bit suspect. And the pitch is swung on and shot out toward right field. Caleb's there, makes a nice catch, gets it into Lounder at the cut. Runner tags up, moves to third, and that's 1 away for the Asenados. A great chance for me to say that the outfield play has been subpar to get a nice outfield play from Caleb in right field. 1 away, runner on third, and Swan comes set and deals. And we got a foul ball. Right back to the backstop behind the catcher. So there's no balls, 1 strike. Swan deals. And it's just outside and a little bit low. 1-1 is the count. See if Harvey can dial it back up again here. And that's swung on again back to the net. Foul ball. 1-2. Harvey's got good stuff on his fastball, curveball, and a little bit of a changeup. Can mix his speeds, and he's got good velo. That was an attempt at a curveball. It looked like it got away from him, and fortunately it kicked right back to Rawls and kept that runner at third base. Swan comes set, deals. Oh, that's just a little bit high with a fastball. Two balls, 2 strikes. And, oh, excuse me, it was 3-2. And that ball's low and on the batter's feet. And that'll send him to first. We got first and third with 1 out. Got to get the ball in the window, as we say. Harvey's got a good pickoff move to first. Now we come set And there it is. And nobody's biting. Sometimes when you're a lefty, it's better to save the pickoff attempt for the second pitch, because on the first pitch they're looking for it. And the pitch is high, and it gets away from Rawls. And one run scores, and the runner from first moves to third. That's something Asenados have struggled with catching. The ball hitting the mitt and then not staying in the mitt, which was the case right there for Grant. And the pitch, that's a called strike on the outside corner. Very good pitch for Harvey Swan. And we reboot. Again, that ball's low and on the inside. Need to pitch our way out of this jam. And the pitch is down and away. And that should bring the count full. Deep counts have hurt Asenado pitching. Pitch is swung on and base hit out to left field. They turn it, bring it in, and that'll keep the runners at first and third. Very good job by the left fielder to stay in front, keep the ball on him, and get it into his cutoff man to keep the runners on the corners. So we have one out in the top of the seventh. And Asenado's looking for a ground ball right here. The pitch. Outside. Ball one. And we come and set again. Pitch. It's again up in the same place, just outside. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Really good pitch by Harvey there. It looked like a changeup. 2-1. And the batter asks for time and steps out. Great time for a ground ball here. And the pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch by Harvey. 2-2 count. Pitch is, it's a looper. A dying quail that's hit over Bautista at first base. Caleb's out there, brings it in, and it gets past the cut. And again, they turn it around. A run comes in, and there are runners on the corners. I tell you what, that was a very difficult ball. A ball was a quail. It was hit so softly, but just hard enough to get itself over the head of Xavier Bautista at first base. With that runner on first base, the first baseman is forced to play in a different position. And the pitch is down and away, gets away from Rawls. 1 run's going to score, and the runner moves to second. And when it rains, it pours. And for the Asenados, it's a thunderstorm. And that's a called strike. Body language is huge. And Rawls has trouble with the ball once again. and the runners move up to third. And here we go. Swan comes set. Oh, it's just outside. That pitch was just outside. Could have gone either way. And the pitch is swung on and hit in the air. Torres is going to call Lounder off and make the catch for the second out of the inning. That was just what Harvey Swan needed, was a lazy fly ball within the infield and a solid middle infield working together to get that out. And the pitch is down and in. Grant's got to really be mindful here that another pass ball is just another free run. And the pitch is high and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. And we got a swing and a miss on a good-looking fastball from Harvey Swan. 2-1's a count. Pitch way outside. 31. Big pitch for Harvey here. And that's ball 4. Asenados have had far too many free bases tonight and far too many free runs scored on pass balls. As we say goodbye to your buddy Diego here. Diego, safe flight home to Guatemala. Yeah, we'll see you next year, buddy. And Harvey's. Oh, there's a check swing. Oh, he really looked like he went, in my opinion. But my opinion is my opinion. The pitch is a called strike. I think that was a makeup call from the check swing. The pitch didn't look all that great. And the pitch is outside. Harvey's working very, very quickly, maybe too quickly. Regroup. And we got a swing and a miss. And that's the third out of the inning. So as we go into the bottom of the 7th, Hacendados down by a lot. Stay with us. Put your rally caps on. And let's score some runs. We'll be back soon.
Hey, I'm Coach Juan Berger. I've been involved in pitching since I have memory. I played for my national team. I got hurt and I got rotator cuff surgery. That's when I got interested in how pitching actually works, how biomechanics works. So I researched a lot of pitching programs until I found the National Pitching Association and got certified by Tom House, having the opportunity to work along Coach House with professional athletes and learn from him. You know, Coach House the GOAT. Every athlete is gonna work in biomechanics, functional strength, learn about nutrition and sleep and recovery, and work in mental emotional. Make your next step, play your next level. See you there.
My name is Jaden Perez, and with the PRIBL and Coach Berger, in around 6 months, I've gained 6 to 7 miles an hour on my fastball. I've learned so much about my pitching mechanics, and most importantly, I've learned to become my own coach.
Hello, my name is Luca Morales. Thanks to Coach Juan Berger at PRBL, I went from 79 miles per hour on the mound up to sitting 90 and peaking at 93 miles per hour. Also learned how to stay healthy and got the chance to pitch alongside of other professional pitchers.
I'm Patrick, and Coach Juan has helped me with a bunch of things, but the best thing he's helped me with is staying on my center mass and not falling out. My hat used to fall off every pitch, and now it never falls off.
Hey, what's up? My name is Javier Caro Acosta. I am a pitcher with the Community College of Allegheny County, and 2 years ago, I was fresh out of high school, very uncertain, very low in confidence, and I didn't even know if I had what it takes to play the collegiate level. I was, until I found Coach Juan Berger and the PRIBL. With the help of them and the pro-style trainings, the intensity, the mindset, it just changed everything. Now, I'm a confident and dominant college athlete, and I don't only have trust in my game, but also my process.